Today's news just makes your boy O incredibly sad. It is something that I didn't think that I was going to have to report to you guys. But unfortunately, the situation is what it is. Now, we all thought that Disney and Marvel found themselves a hit in X-Men 97. However, it seems that we were all wrong about the TV show. Not about its quality, but about its interest. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As it stands right now, X-Men 97 doesn't have a crowd. It seems as if no one is actually watching the TV show. Now, I know for a fact that I'm watching it, and I know that many other YouTubers are watching it as well. However, that could just be that of comic book fans. As far as those folks who stands outside of that circle may not be interested in X-Men 97 at all. Now today, I bring to you an article from CosmicBookNews.com. It is titled, X-Men 97, Now Worst Performing Marvel Series on Disney+. Worse than Miss Marvel, worse than What If. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The two worst performing TV shows for Marvel on Disney+, X-Men 97 somehow, some way is performing worse than those two. And I cannot believe it. Confirming what I actually said back in April, now with 5 episodes released, X-Men 97 still can't make the Nielsen ratings. And the series is performing worse than Miss Marvel on Disney+, where it's been learned worse than What If. It said where it's even learned worse than What If. I don't know, maybe that's a typo. It doesn't sound like proper grammar. That means X-Men 97 is currently the worst performing Marvel series on Disney+. Nielsen measures the minutes viewed for all available episodes released during a given week time. But again, X-Men 97 fails to deliver. Here's the chart. We have Fallout with 2.9 billion minutes from Prime Studios. And we have Unlocked a Jail Experiment with 889 million minutes from that of Netflix. And we have Three Body Problem with 541 million minutes from that of Netflix. Yeah, Netflix is just, even though they don't have the #1 spot, they still claimed, 7 spots out of the top 10. Netflix is rolling, baby. We have Ripley, 527 minutes. We have Files of the Unexplained, 388 million minutes. And Parasite the Grey, 378 million minutes. Shogun, 378 million minutes. It Is Cake, 308 million minutes. The Gentleman, 287 million minutes. And Star Trek The Discovery, 257 million minutes. So X-Men 97 isn't anywhere on the Nielsen data chart. And they're not also showing up on that of the Samba TV chart as well. If you don't know, both of these websites tracks these kind of things, and they're going to be able to tell you that if something is being watched or not. And it seems so far that X-Men 97 just isn't being watched. All right. X-Men 97 is also again beat out by Paramount Plus series, a streaming service that has half the number of subscribers as Disney Plus. Wow. This time, Star Trek The Discovery Season 5, the final season, that lands on the bottom of the list with 3 episodes released for the week of April the 8th through April the 14th at 257 million minutes, which is an additional to the episodes available for the first 4 seasons. 257 million minutes is still a low number. Let me see. missing in action from Samba TV again. Likewise, X-Men 97 is also missing again from Samba TV charts. Disney is an investor in the company. So Disney has investments within Samba TV, and things are looking so bad they can't even fix it to make it seem like X-Men 97 is doing something. So that should tell you something. All right, where I want to finish at here. It is now known X-Men 97 is performing worse than Ms. Marvel, the least watched MCU series, as after episode 5, Ms. Marvel did the Nielsen charts with 295 million minutes. They got it broke up. I got to remember, when they say 295 minutes, they actually have the millions behind the minutes. So yeah, this article has a lot of typos, man. I swear to you, maybe they should spell check some of this stuff. Miss Marvel would have actually come in at number 9 this week on the Nielsen charts. So obviously, with X-Men 97 not making the Nielsen charts and not even making it to 257 million minutes, and with Miss Marvel having 295 million minutes, that means Miss Marvel is performing better. Performing worse than What If. It's beginning to look like X-Men 97 has the smallest Marvel audience watching, as What If Season 1 is also outperforming X-Men 97. After 5 episodes released, What If Season 1 had 258 million minutes, where it would have made this week's Nielsen charts. So what they're trying to say is, at the low regarding these two TV shows, they would have still made the Nielsen rating charts, whereas X-Men 97 hasn't even showed up. So it seems like at this point, Disney can't even sell water to a well. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. People are not interested in what Disney has to bring to the table. And if you ask me, it is a shame. However, it's the karma for what they got themselves in, right? If you think about it like this, they're the same as that of DC and Warner Brothers. They don't listen. They just do what they want, and they feel like you should accept it. And that is not how the market works. In fact, that's how it has never worked. You give the people what they want. And if you give the people what they want, they will show up for your projects. That's just it. Now, here it is. We have a fantastic TV show in X-Men 97, and it's not even being watched. If you are wondering why this is concerning, it's because if no one's watching it, maybe you don't get a season 2 or a season 3. So if you enjoy the TV show, this is pretty concerning, especially for me. I absolutely love it. Every episode that I have watched for this series is a 10 out of 10 for me. Immediately, it brings me back to the 90s, when I used to run to the TV every Saturday morning. I think it came on about 8:30, correct me if I'm wrong, and I made sure I was in front of that television watching that of X-Men. That's how I felt watching this new TV series. I say felt, but feel, watching this new TV series. And here it is. Here it is. It could possibly be in danger of not returning for a second series or a second season. Yeah, it's pretty concerning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that there is some kind of glitch in the system, and maybe the minutes for X-Men 97 is being held up somewhere. I do not know. But you have to understand this. It's not doing well. And if it's not doing well, everything else that Marvel has to release most likely isn't going to do well neither. Now, I know Deadpool and Wolverine most likely will be a success, but you have to understand, Deadpool already had its own success before it entered that of the MCU. So that film was already destined to be successful. Now we have to see what the rest of these films has to bring to the table. And if you ask me, they're in danger of flopping at the box office. If the general audience has turned their backs on the MCU or Disney, like I am thinking, then they're going to be in the same position that DC and Warner Brothers is in at this very moment. And you don't want that for the whole of Hollywood. No wonder why people are praising that Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes film, because they are seeing the writing on the wall, right? They do not want Disney to fail like that. People have to understand Disney owns Fox now. And if that film fails, so does Disney. Damn. Man. I swear to you, about 5 years ago, I did not see this coming for that of Disney or even Marvel, right? Even though they are the same company, or even Star Wars. I did not see this coming. I swear to you. I felt as if Marvel was just, there was just an unbreakable brand, right? But now we have seen the cracks, and we also are seeing it crumble. That's how I feel. It's not as strong as it once was. And people out there are living in the now. I've been telling you since last year that the MCU is dying. In fact, it may already be dead. For real. For real. This is a shame. This is a shame. Now, I need for you to understand, this is not a knock on the TV show's quality. Everyone agrees. It's great. But this is a knock on the viewership and the interest of the TV show. It seems as if it's non-existent. And I have to say that because I do see a lot of people misunderstanding a lot of my videos, right? They think sometimes that I do a little bit of a criticism on something. That means that I totally hate it or I'm knocking it entirely. No. Sometimes the news may not match my opinion. And today is a good example of that. I love X-Men 97. And at this very moment, if those viewership numbers stand, this show may be canceled. I'm sorry. We have to be concerned. If you can watch this TV show, watch it. Hell, put it on the TV in the background while you're doing something. Help the show out. That's how I feel. Maybe in the future, things will get a little bit more clear. And maybe, just maybe, not enough people have signed themselves up for Samba TV. That's something that you have to do when you first buy your TV. However, we also have to understand this. They were signed up when What If and Miss Marvel was released as well. So we have to take that in consideration too. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you'll watch this video all the way to the end and help you borrow that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. I'm trying to reach that magical number of 3,000 subscribers, so I will be highly appreciative if you will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And if y'all going to hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell will certainly help. And don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me out to the algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know what you think about X-Men 97's viewership. Do you believe there's a glitch in the system? Or do you believe that everyone has just turned their backs entirely on that of anything Marvel and also Disney? Let me know in the comments below.